On February 14th, 2000, Asha Jaquila Degree, for unknown reasons, decided to pack her book bag and leave her family home between 2:30 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. in the morning. Although it was raining heavily that night, Aisha began her walk towards north of her home, walking nearby North Carolina Highway 18. Many witnesses driving on that highway claimed they did indeed see Aisha. When one concerned citizen began to approach her, she quickly ran into a wooded area. Aisha was never seen again. Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be doing another missing persons case. I've been getting a lot of requests on which ones to do, like you see on my channel. So today I'm going to be pulling for Asha Degree. Aisha Degree went missing on February 14th of 2000, and she's been missing ever since. So on Sunday, the day before, she went to church and with her mom and her family, and then I believe she went to a the mom's friend's house, and they kind of spent the day out there, and then came home around 8 o'clock that Sunday night, and everybody pretty much went to bed by that time. And then I guess the parents were waking up because there was an accident that happened in the area which caused a power outage in their area. So the mom is back and forth looking inside the room to make sure she's in her room and safe. So the last time the mom claims she's seen Asia was about 2:30 in the morning. And the next morning, Monday, they were going to get ready to go to school. So the mom wakes up about 5 o'clock, and Aisha is missing. She's not in her room from 2:30 in the morning from when she last seen her, from 5:30 in the morning when she woke up to go check on her again. So yeah, I'm going to be pulling today what happened to Aisha Degree, because yeah, she just went supposedly she had packed a bag, and there were people who had seen her and came forward and claimed to have seen her, like 100% they seen her, because they gave her the full description of what the police believed she was wearing from the mother. And it was she left on her own that day, that night, that morning. And nobody knows what happened to her to this day. And so yeah, I'm just going to be pulling to see what happened to Asia. Where did she go? Okay, so because Asia left willingly, I feel like this situation, from what the cards are telling me, that she's not like your typical 9-year old. I feel like she was very mature for her age, possibly. And I feel like she took this decision upon herself to leave because I feel like she just wanted a change. She needed a change in her life. That's really weird to say because, Asia was only 9 years old when she took off. And, so that's like, it's strange. But let's see. Where is Asia? Where is Asia? So I feel like Asia, she lived for a while after she left. And as of right now, she's reported missing. You know, People are saying that, maybe she was kidnapped while she was walking, but she took off willingly from the house. And that's what I'm getting, like, as well. Like, I'm getting, she wasn't lured out of the house. Nobody didn't come and pick her up. Like, she left willingly on her own, 9 years old. And I feel like, she thought she had a plan. She had like this epiphany moment, and she was gonna, this is what she wanted to do with her life. I don't know what that was. I don't know what idea she had, but I feel like she had this idea, she had this plan, and she ran with it. And yeah, so I feel like she was just really different from a lot of 9-year olds, and very just, she knew what she wanted. Is Asha, we're gonna pull to see, is Asha still alive? Is Asha Degree still alive? I feel like there is a strong possibility that Asha is still alive, but another half of me is kind of leaning towards that she isn't. I feel like whenever she made this decision to leave, she ran through a lot of mishaps, a lot of things that just kind of went wrong, a lot of things that didn't go her way. And, I feel like she fell into the wrong crowd, definitely. Fell into the wrong crowd. And, I feel like she was living on the streets, sort of thing. And, my thing is, if that's the case, then why didn't she just go back home or try calling her mom or go to the police to get her sent back home? That's like the only thing that confuses me, because she was 9 years old. So I don't understand why I would be getting this, but that's what I'm getting. That's what the cards are saying. And I feel like she just had like this really big idea that she wanted to just leave. She wanted to explore something on her own, whatever it is that just came over her and was like, I'm leaving and that's it. And I just feel like she got mixed up with the wrong people and probably fell into like prostitution and just kind of that sort of life. Didn't get to live the life that she expected or that she wanted, on why she left, for the reasons she had left. And yeah, so I'm gonna see, is Asha, will she ever be found? Will she ever go back home? Let's see. So I feel like there's a strong possibility that she will reunite with her family again. I can't tell you if that's here in this life or in the afterlife, but I know she will reunite with her family, and she will eventually go back home when she finds her way back home. If not, it is because she has passed before her family. And that would be the only, that would be like kind of the thing from her stopping from going back home, is because she didn't get to make it back home. And I don't think anybody else had anything to do with her disappearance, like as far as her being kidnapped, taken, or anything like that. I feel like she kind of just, she took off. She was kind of, a tough little girl. 9 years old, you don't really expect a whole lot from that. But, I feel like she was very different. But, only the mother could say how she was. But from what I'm getting from the cards, I feel like she was very different. Not your typical 9-year old. And, she knew what she wanted. She knew what she wanted, but unfortunately, she didn't find what she was looking for whatever it is, for whatever life she's found herself in now. Like I said, I feel like she may have fallen into the wrong crowd, you know, gang affiliation and street life, something in that, something around there. And but I don't feel like she was being kept somewheres like a kid, like a kidnapped person. And I don't think anything like that. I just feel like she took off, and she kind of made her life however she could at 9 years old. What can you do, really? Yeah, so that's kind of what I got for today. If you guys have any more suggestions, just let me know in the comments about any missing persons case you would like for me to pull on, and I'll do a reading for it. But yeah, thank you for watching.